G'day, welcome to episode 16. I'm here at the Miles Caravan Park on my way home after a week-long trip out to Richmond for work and back again. So enjoy the episode. Okay, off on another little work run, this time out to Richmond, northwest Queensland. So I've got no plans, I'm just going to stop where I feel like stopping, hopefully find a few interesting free camps along the way and do the job and come back, stay in a few more interesting spots. So stay tuned. Here it is. Alright, first stop. It's only Yamundi. It's only up the road from Brisbane. But the weather's been raining on and off, and I didn't really want to be setting up in another hour in the rain. So Yamundi it is. Alright, camped just outside the Yamundi markets. Sort of got tricked into that one. It pulled in to check it out. The boom gates went up, they closed behind me. Guy came over and said powered or unpowered, $35. Thanks very much, and it started to rain, which sort of made my decision stay, because I'm going to get wet setting up somewhere else in an hour. So anyway, here I am, Yamundi markets, except it's not open. Never mind, I'll go into town and grab something to eat. Looks like Yamundi pub is going to be a pretty popular place tonight, or Thursday night. In the rain, there's cars everywhere, and I can hear music, so I hope I don't have to wait too long for a meal. Anyway, let's get in there and see what they got. Good morning. Everywhere I go at the moment seems to be wet, and I'm in the mud. So hopefully tonight it's not so wet. Just come through Childers, heading towards Gin, and the rain has stopped for now. It's still overcast, still looks like it's going to rain. In fact, certain it's going to rain. So I'm just going to head a little further north, maybe stop at a free camp at Calliope on the river. As long as they haven't issued a flood warning, then it should be a good little camp. It's got pretty good reviews. So I'll see when I get there. I guess it'll have signs up if there has been a flood warning, and there'll be no vans there, in which case I'll keep going. Wandering Uggleberries. So just before I left Brisbane, I was trying to get a haircut and I couldn't get in anywhere, so did it myself. What do you think? So if you see me on the road anywhere, I've got the clippers with me, and I can give you a huckleberry haircut. No worries, $4, bargain, and mullets come along nicely. I hope. Huckleberry haircuts, $4. See you soon. When I go camping, you guarantee it's going to rain. Although this time, I've brought a lot of it. And I'm going out west, and I should have actually invoiced them for this rain, as I am the rain bringer. Oh, well, look at this. I see blue sky, but a lot of cloud. I'm standing on the old Calliope Bridge, which is the old Bruce Highway. A long time ago. And I'm camped on the river. On the low side. You can camp on the high side, but the low side is much better, as long as it doesn't flood. But there's no signs, no flood warnings, and it doesn't look like it's going to flood anytime soon, so I'm pretty happy about that, because I suspected that it was going to rain, and rain heavily. It didn't. All good. I'll show you where I'm camped. Not quite a waterfront, but it'll do. It's free. Alright, well, I made it to Calliope Rest Area, down by the Calliope River. Look at that. Nice. There's a few campers about. Just a few. And I'm parked up just there. Yeah, it's back from the water, because there's all this high grass here, and not a lot of flat area, so anyway, I'm only here overnight. Not a bad sight. Cheers. I'm staying at Wangaratta on the beach, Caravan Park, which is at Queen's Beach, Bowen. It's quite shady, powered site tonight, so I can run the aircon because it's humid. It's pretty little caravan park, and it's got a pool which I've used already. Yeah, it's not a work day, it's a fun day. So that's what I'm doing. This is not normally how I spend a day on my way to a job, but look at it. It's right on the beach. I've walked through the golf course to get here, and which is only 100 metres. And this is the Queen's Beach. Apparently there's a lot of stingers in there at the moment, so best stick to the pool. So this is the track behind me. There you go. Now got a bit of better light rather than standing in the shade. Walk through that track, and you can go for a wander up the beach if you wanted to, but I think I'd get too burnt for that, even though I've got plenty of sunblock on. I think I'll just go back, sit by the pool. Yeah, that's the ticket. I've done all the work I need to do today on the laptop, so... what time's beer o'clock? Is it now? I think it is. There's my camp across the green there. I'm just walking back from the beach. behind the banana trees. Stay in the shade here. It's hot. You know what? It was too hot to drive today. I'm stuffed. Every time I got out of the car, it's just so humid. And it's going to take 12 hours, 10 to 12 hours to get to Richmond. I was considering going to Qantas Towers, which is only about another 3.5. But I stopped in Bowen and drove past this caravan park, and there were people swimming in the pool, and there was a pub across the road. So here I am. Okay, I've had my swim at Bowen. It's Sunday after all. I mean, who works on a Sunday? I don't want to work on a Sunday. It's too hot. This is old mate at the old Miners Cottage in Qantas Towers. That's the Miners Cottage. And that's old mate. Well, this is the big four at Qantas Towers. Very green, but they've had a lot of rain out here. Don't know what it looks like normally. I guess they've got sprinklers on. Not really hardcore off-grid camping here at Qantas Towers, but it's friggin' hot and I needed a powered site. So at least I can run the air conditioning and sleep. So that's what I'm doing. This is a bit of a common area, the Bushmans Kitchen, and it's not in use. No fires. Area closed back June 2022. There's the open fire pit, and I'd say there was some chairs and everything all around here. I have seen on their website where they had live music playing down here, in here, and there's a pizza oven over there in the corner. So I reckon some good times might have been had down here at the Aussie Outback Oasis at Qantas Towers. But for whatever reason, and obviously that's COVID, you can't use it. You can't socialise, so they're not encouraging people to get together. Stay on your site. Don't socialise with anybody. But go up to the pool and have a beer and talk to everyone. There's a lot of open space down here, and obviously that's the unpowered area for camping. And pretty much everything else, apart from the cabins, well, they're powered, but everything else is definitely powered. If you're looking for probably the best caravan park, although I haven't stayed at the others, so anyway, I'm just saying what I researched and what I came up with. I was looking for the greenest, coolest, something with a pool, and this came out with the best reviews, so it's where I am. Other YouTubers do this, right? When they're out camping and they're not making a YouTube video, not filming, they're watching everybody else's, right? Yeah? Or just me? Because I'm watching Keelan and Sarah.
Stuff like that, you just look back on, you just think, holy crap, that was epic, you know? And in
of course,
hindsight, you look
there's others that we watch too, but
shit, that was actually really
I don't know. Are they watching the Wandering Huckleberries?
2022.
I don't know. One day if they go,
So,
I'll know.
New Year's
You know.
resolutions, I know a lot of you guys.
front of the caravan. Can you give me a heads up when it's right to come round here?
Still all clear if you want to come around.
Copy that. Thank you. You two have a good day, right?
Yeah, thanks, mate.
If you just ask the road train drivers what the road ahead is like, and if you can come round, they've got a better view than you do, and they're always polite and yeah, call you around. Never had any issues. All good. Use your radio. Well, that's it for Richmond. Job done. Now, the return trip. So today, head to maybe Longreach. If they've got a pool, it's a winner. Particularly as it's 41 degrees right now. Can't just survive on beer. Nearly. You know, if you're driving in the middle of nowhere, you really should have some good communications. And out here, there's just no mobile phone coverage. So, I take the radio sat sleeve, put your mobile phone in it, put the antenna up, make your call, and you're all good. Right. So that's sweet. I'm lucky today, because my problem was just a loose headlights fluid condenser, and we're back on the road. But you wouldn't want to end up like old mate over here. Yeah, you could be out here for a very long time if you don't have a satellite phone, good comms, and you know who to call if you want one. I'm at a little place called Corefield, and I'm standing in the middle of the road here. It's between Yamundi and Winton. Yeah, it's a stinker. And I stopped here to get, I don't know, ice cream or something at the pub, and the pub's closed. Orga. Alright, on to Winton. Alright, got my ice cream. Gotta love a West bar. Awesome. Okay, it's 4:45. It's 45 degrees. It's too hot. Car doesn't like it. I don't like it. There's no pool here, but there's the pub. Pubbo owns Caravan Park right there. I have a beer. The van is in here with a few others. Over there, all set up. Ah, that's it. Cheers. All the noise is obviously because of the lawn mowing, but I'm at Arno's Wall, which is you've seen on numerous YouTube videos. So it started out just as a wall of broken rocks. Obviously it wasn't much of a brickie. You just slapped it together and oh, I know, I'll put a wheel in it. Oh, I'll put 2 wheels in it. What do you know? And he decided I'll put a 3rd wheel in it. And then he lost his mind completely and did all sorts of things. Motors, sewing machines, everything for wheels, basins, radiator shrouds, more little engines. He got all this stuff from the local dump. Just stick in his wall. Engine heads, engine blocks, more engine blocks. Don't know what that is. Typewriters. Eureka stockade flag, Southern Cross flag. Just kept going. Yeah, one of those, cement mixer. Right, and some old motorbikes, why not? Stick them in there too. Crazy ass guy, this Arno. What's he got in here? And looks like he's made rooms and things in there out of his junk as well. Alright, don't know what happened to him. Go and read the thing out the front, see what it says. I dare say he's not around anymore. Anyway, time to hit the road. Wandering huckleberries. Time to leave Winton. Long reach 177, Barty 284. Where to stop tonight? Maybe Barkholden. No fuel for 177 kilometres. Lucky I just filled up. I'm at long reach again. See? Me? Long reach. Long reach engineering. And just going past this same wreckers, and guess what? The charger's still there. And so is the Tirana. It's still there too. I can't get them, not with a out of car trailer. But I'd love for that to be a project. Maybe next time. There's the Qantas Museum at Longreach, right there, just there, you can see it. There it is. Wow. Qantas Founders Museum. And there it goes. I'm at Barkholden at the Tree of Knowledge. the birthplace of the Australian Labor Party. The tree itself was where they formed the party, underneath the tree, until somebody came along and poisoned it, and it went rotten, much like the party itself today. Yep, definitely rotten. What is this? What's this say? This says, "We swear by the Southern Cross to stand truly by each other and fight to defend our rights and liberties." Yeah, if only that was true these days. Maybe we should have had characters like these shearers back in the day. See you later, old mate. Obviously I got to the Tambo Mill Motel and Caravan Park before the rush. Lucky me. I got this place all to myself, and bonus, I'm on the pool. This is the premium site. Look at that. Hey, how lucky. It's all mine. And right opposite the pub, there's two pubs. Okay, Tambo in the morning. If there is a famous place in Tambo, it'd be this place. This is called Tambo Teddies, and they do teddies, not lingerie. Okay, don't need a fluffy teddy, but the other kind, back from Mrs. Huckleberry. Well, that could be interesting. Well, I was here just a few months ago at across the road from the pub at Orga. There it is in the background there. And camped out across the road here. And as you can see, there's no one here now. The Mukkabap, it's only been open a few months. It's on the Warrego Highway, and I've just stopped because I'm going to go in and check it out. It's got a pool, sweet, and apparently you can camp here. I think there's a caravan park just up the road there. Don't know that you can stay here, but I'm going to find out. How long have you been open? 3 months? 4 months? Yeah. Something like that? Yeah. This place definitely looks like one that we want to stay at. And in June we might not want to use the pool, but it's there. So they've done a great job. It's nice and cool inside. The owners are very friendly, and they're going to clear a bit more land out the back for caravans. So we could be back here on the way to Birdsville. You know, I'm so glad I did the Lovell's suspension upgrade on my Stony Creek Scout 15. It now tracks like it's on rails. It's awesome. I guess I've done about 6,000 Ks on the Lovell's now, and not a single complaint. You know, if you're travelling by road and staying in motels a lot for work, you should buy a caravan. This week, my normal motel bill would have been in excess of $1,000. And this time around, I've stayed in powered sites so I could run the air conditioner. So my bill for powered site stays is around $200. That's more than 80% saving, and the van is 100% tax deductible because you're using it for work. You should buy a caravan, and in the cooler months you don't even need the powered sites. My last trip out this way, my total bill for the whole trip for accommodation was $35 because I only used one caravan park and stayed in 3 camps everywhere else. So $1,000 or $35 sort of pays for itself, eh? My van. Yeah, but you'll use more in fuel, I hear you say. Well, yes, you will use more in fuel, but my additional fuel bill is about 20 to 25% on what I was using anyway. So, not much at all. I mean, the saving that I'm making on accommodation easily compensates for the small increase in fuel costs. So, yeah, it's a no-brainer still. Yeah, but you still got to outlay for the van, right? That's going to cost thousands. Yes, that's true, but you can finance it and claim back depreciation and interest. But at the moment, it's 100% tax write-off anyway. But even so, when you buy the van, you've got an asset. What have you got after you hand over your money to the motels? You got nothing. A tax claim. That's it. No, I'd rather have an asset that the company can sell later on. You know the wave.